MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Ken Barisi will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should.
The pitcher, Pinheiro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat, and a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Abel, a native of Tennessee, he's in his 4th season as a major league player. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 0-1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Chris Cutliff comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Pinheiro leads off second with one gone in the inning. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Wally Pinheiro.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Tom Early is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Lamar Wilson, as he'll take a look at ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, one man out. To 2-2 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Mike Hornet will be next. Popped up. Pineda over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Hornet.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mike Hornet. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to, so you got to be on point with this one.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because
The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left. Abel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. First pitch on its way. Jose Cedeno is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Cedeno takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact. In
that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
into the corner and slicing foul. Hit on. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Emmanuel Upshaw.
Here it comes.
Nope. Nope, 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Marmolejo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That is 7.
And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And as you see, just one piece of that puzzle left as the winner in this series will battle the Washington Nationals in this year's Fall Classic. Stepping into the box, Victor Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. Reeves has a play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Oakland, Herb Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernandez.
Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
2-0. Whoa, that's 10.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Hit hard to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Evan Castillo.
Now in the box, Evan Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Coming to the plate now, Ernie Kessler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. pickoff move to second, and they got him. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
In now, Carmine Beltran has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
That's popped up. Cedeno in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, John Reeves. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Freddie Marmolejo. This pitch is popped up. Cedeno moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Well, the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Oakland. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Jackie Keys.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Keys, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Too high. 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat for Toronto, Adrian Caballero. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Juan Pinheiro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, William Fisher.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
Now back, second baseman, Lamar Wilson.
Standing in, Lamar Wilson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Mike Cornett. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's just out.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Line towards center field. Diaz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Dave Abel.
Dave Abel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope,
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Castillo is there, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chris Cutler.
Ready for another chance? Chris Cutler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Raleigh Pineda.
plate now, Raleigh Pineda. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Herb Hernandez.
The first baseman, Herb Hernandez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that count.
Two and 0 now.
Ball two.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in once again, Evan Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Abel will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The third baseman, number 6, Ernie Kessler.
Now to the plate, Ernie Kessler, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit, a ball that's tarrying. Oh, and this kicks right off of him, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and the throw-in gets away from him. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought he might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
So now to the plate, Carmine Beltran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
3-0 the
And
count.
remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Into the box now, John Reeves. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2.
That counts bad.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Luther Hansen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Freddie Marmolejo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. Scorched to third. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman, Jose Cedeno.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
At the plate.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. High chopper to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Standing in now, Emmanuel Upshaw. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Victor Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
At the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jackie Keys popped up. Hernandez waits on it. 2 down.
Now back, the second baseman, Adrian Caballero.
Now batting, Adrian Caballero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the A's 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the A's.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, William Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Abel comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Lamar Wilson is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. The pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Cornett. Set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cedeno is there, 2 down.
back, first baseman, Herb.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Herb Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 4-1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Juan Pinheiro. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Off the plate, ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a cold strike one.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Dave Abel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Carlos Andino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Carlos Andino.
Chris Cutliff will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And before a first pitch to the plate, the move to first. In now, Raleigh Pineda, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Herb Mackey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Evan Castillo. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ernie Kessler already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Carmine Beltran. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. This is line to left. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
John Reeves will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Chad McClain is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 1, Chad McClain.
Ready once again, Raleigh Pineda. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Raleigh Pineda.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
How about it?
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Jose Cedeno.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Emmanuel Upshaw, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jamison Seaver gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Jamison Seaver.
Digging in now, Freddie Marmolejo.
Leading off for the A's, no left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate. Oh, that's inside.
Now the 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. No shortstop. William Fisher.
Digging in, William Fisher. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 0-1 on its way. Seaver offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Lamar Wilson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The pitch. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 4-1. Jimmy Lantigua has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Jimmy Lantigua.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Victor Diaz.
Victor Diaz.
Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Jackie Keys. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castillo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Adrian.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Caballero. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouled away. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Juan Pinheiro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 4-1. Billy McLeod is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Billy McLeod.
Standing in, Mike Cornett will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. McLeod, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Herb Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder, number 30.
So striding forward now, Evan Castillo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ivan Aguilera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aguilera. Moving up to Toronto, the left fielder, Abel.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting
at the plate, Chris Cutcliffe. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
That one's in there, 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Raleigh Pineda.
Now at the plate, Raleigh Pineda. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 1-0. Fastball well outside. Behind in the count, he comes with a splitter anyway and misses for ball 3.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this. The game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now, Jose Cedeno, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasturgeon. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.